COC is a movement of driven people that want to achieve a better world for themselves and for everyone. It is now the world's oldest still existing LGBTIQ+ organization. COC helped build the movement that transformed the Netherlands. It began in 1946 when LGBTIQ+ people were criminalized, silenced and forced into hiding. It learned by surviving hostility, organizing through it and turning isolation into collective power.
I think that's what makes COC different in a sense. To know the history where they come from, so more or less they understand our realities now.
Today, it shares those lessons internationally.
In our everyday life, for the LGBTIQ plus community in Tunisia, you have to be careful. You have to know the people you're around.
They offered me an holiday. They locked me up with their power. They put exorcism, they put brainwashing and prayer healing on me and locked me up for 2 years. They locked a gay boy, happy gay boy, up in a farm to be cured from his homosexuality.
If you get arrested in Tunisia, there are a lot of things that could happen to you if you're part of the LGBTIQ+ community. People will get imprisoned up to 3 years in jail.
4 of those guys put one hand on me and one hand on each other. And then the leader came to put his hand on my head. And they start praying softly first, but the praying get louder and louder. And then after a while they cried out from, devil, go out in Jesus' name. And on that moment I realized that I was in an exorcism session. So they did it till 3 times in a row, and then I was completely broken.
Some of the people that we work with end up losing their life. They end up getting killed just because they want to be who they are. It happened in Haiti with one of our partners, and it has happened in several regions where people are not able to move safely.
I was fighting out of anger. I didn't want that other people would get the pain that I got. It affects me still. The brainwashing is so intense that you don't think normally again.
If it happens, if one day I get arrested because I am who I am, and because I am who I am, living in this country, born and based in this country, I'm ready to whatever's gonna happen.
I started to fight with publications, with interviews, and I've been working my whole life to get it told to the people because people had to know what was going on.
For safety, security reasons, we never publish, for example, like we never post publicly about places where events are gonna be happening and taking places.
I felt that I was the only person on the school who actually could be open about themselves. And I wanted that to change.
I think the key lesson is that you need community. And you need to be able to meet other people that are like-minded and that are like yourself.
Purple Friday is a day on schools in which students show their sympathy and support for the LGBTIQ+ community. You wear purple, it's easy as that.
It starts with changing the heart and the mind of one person.
All movements start small.
And when that happens, then magic happens.
If you can just find one person or one small thing that actually gives you a little bit of support, that's already a win.
COC brought me a lot of structure and more help and background for my actions. The first years I was fighting alone, but this century COC was more organizing the conversations with the parliament.
And I think Purple Friday also has shown that it is a kind of movement which I never expected. Around 2,000 schools that actually participate in Purple Friday. I think without COC it would not have been on a scale like today.
What comes to mind for me is my first ever trip to Botswana, where I arrived there and drove an hour to get to a very small village, and I walked into a building and there were about 15 queer butch women there. These 15 women went on to support the organization Lega Bibo. That led to a strong movement in Botswana that achieved decriminalization of homosexuality.
With all this fear, we're still able to build something, to do small events. With all this fear, new people joining the cause. With all this fear, more allies as well.
I'm fighting until June 2026, and then it became a law through the parliament and with the help of COC in the Netherlands. The law is against conversion therapy, and I'm happy that other people wouldn't go through the life what I got.
We need COC and we need them to keep doing the work that they're doing. We need them to keep pushing for the community.
When I hear about organizations in an African country and partners that are saying that they're finding more and more allies that want to work together with them, and that gives me hope.
So thank you, and keep pushing and keep doing the work that you're doing. We all need you.